Friday, always a good day. So, hope you're well. Got a bit of work going on behind the farm here. I think they're starting to make the road that will go down this side of the farm. So there you go. Right. The thumbnail. Does your Thai family want your money? Okay, I'm going to tell you a story about my Thai family that, to me, embodies Thai culture. You've heard the phrase, love me, love my family, probably, or love me, love my dog, as that's for Roy. He knows that, what that means. So basically, I'm going to tell you this story and we're going to work it out. So that's what it looks like they're doing. Building the road. Oh, they're diverting the canal, one or the other. Okay. Right. So let's get back into it. I'm going to stay here in the shade. Got my cowboy hat on. You know, I think it was 2011. Sure, people will correct me on this. But that around about that time is when I first met Patnaree. And I had no intention of staying in Bangkok. And actually, I was under the impression I was going to go back to the UK. I was, you know, early 40s. I was going to get myself together, you know, and sort things out, and then come back maybe around about now when I was in my mid-50s. But then something happened. A friend of mine, whose picture I'll show you in a bit, his name was Paul. He got quite sick, and sadly he was diagnosed with cancer, and he had no friends. He had very few friends, but as you know, as a expat here, your friends are quite transient. They come, they go, so you've got to get used to that when you're an expat. And I knew that Paul didn't have long. I tried contacting his family didn't want to know. So I made the decision at that point in 2011 to give it one more year and help Paul, basically. So during that time, I actually met Patnaree, and I really didn't want a relationship. Honestly, I didn't want to get involved, but she was, let's just say, rather persistent. Not in a weird way, but you know, she seemed to be different from the others. She wasn't really straight away, let's go on a date, let's blah blah blah. We were just chatting for about 2-3 months. Eventually Paul got quite sick and ended up in hospital, so I was doing my day job and then doing the best that I could for Paul in the hospital because he had nobody there, taking him his food, etc. And I said eventually, okay, let's meet up for a coffee. Nothing bad in that. Our first coffee date, was me taking KFC to Paul, meet me at the hospital. I'm going to go and see a friend, and we'll go and have coffee. And that's what happened. Very romantic. And eventually we got speaking more and more and more, and we got together anyway. And then something quite dramatic, quite big happened. We had an unfortunate motorcycle accident, and Patnaree was quite badly hurt. She had a leg broke, her ankle was broken, she was all pinned up. And that's when I met my wife's family. They'd never met me before then, and I was kind of like scared that we were gonna go off on me. I was riding a motorcycle, I wasn't hurt, blah blah blah. Anyway, they were really nice, they were super. They came down to Bangkok from Buriram. They all stayed with her in the hospital. I went to see her every day, all that and everything. They helped me with the police, they helped me with everything, absolutely everything. So, you know, yes, Thai families can come across as, oh, you're the rich Farang, I want your money. But you know, for the vast majority of the time, they don't. They really couldn't care less. It's about whether the brother's happy with their girlfriend, or the sister or the daughter's happy. And they'll do anything. So this idea of love me, love my family, it's not about the money. Thai families have the same relationships as we do in the West. They fall out with each other, they, you know, argue, but ultimately, if you need help, they'll be there, trust me. Now, this video might go on for a little bit. After about 8 months, sadly Paul passed away. Now, here it was, Paul had passed away. My now wife was in a wheelchair, a leg all pinned up. Who came to help? Who came to sort things out? Patnaree's family. They'd never met Paul. They arranged his funeral at the temple. They arranged absolutely everything. And after that, they then brought his bones, his ashes, back here to Buriram and placed them in the family temple, where they have all the, I think they call them, what do they call them, temple hotels. You see the big pagodas. And the reason they did that was because he was my friend. They'd never met him. Patnaree just called, David needs help. And again, at no point was any money asked for, right? So they helped me through that. They guided me through that. Have I ever given my family money? Yes, of course I have. With the expectation of not getting it back, right? But my family's not super poor, they're not super rich, they're not super poor. I am a last line of defence. And that's it. And I would say to anybody who does eventually have a Thai family, don't have these blinkers on. Accept them for what they are. You will actually probably find they love you more than you actually know. They respect you because you're looking after their daughter or you're married to their son, whatever, right? And you're making them happy. Their future is secure. And that's all I've got to say. So to you people who think all Thai people are parasites, all Thai people are after your money, all farangs are ATMs, I would say get out and touch grass. Sort yourselves out. You know, the vast majority have a great relationship with their Thai families. Whether you're living in Isan, whether you're living in Bangkok or down south somewhere, if you show mutual respect, then they will help you. You know, if I end up in hospital, touch wood, that doesn't happen, but if I do, I know that my wife's sisters will be there to help, and they will help my wife look after me in the hospital, right? That's just a given. So don't have a negative opinion on Thai people. You will get some bad eggs, you will get some bad stories, but then a real minority, you know. In general, yeah, love me, love my family. It's a bit deeper than what you think. You know, our family back in the UK, and we see each other occasionally, but most families in the UK, they drift apart as they get older. Do you know all your aunties, uncles, cousins? Not many families are like that, you know. So please don't look at Thai people in that negative way. It's not a third world country. It's actually fast developing. So please, if you've got a negative comment, stick it. I'm not interested, and I'm not going to engage. In fact, I'll probably block it, right? So thanks for listening, for the waffle. I just wanted to put that out there because some of those comments last week, my God, absolutely disgusting. And how you can say that about people you don't know, you have no engagement with, or you have never spent time with, is beyond me, you know. But there we go, that's the modern day society. Keyboard warriors. Everyone's got an opinion. Everybody's right. So anyway, I appreciate all the new subscribers. I do. Last week's video took me by surprise a little bit. And I appreciate all the views. So anyway, that's my waffle over. And thank you. If you have listened to this point, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Ciao for now.